the next topic we have, slow burns in suspense. When does it become more
Bye, Justin.
suspenseful
Bye.
for being slower, and when does it become kind of a little bit boring?
The Shining. Everything leading up to him turning psycho, the build up to that is scarier than him being just full on psychopath at the end. It's a slow burn. It's the building of tension for the entire film, and slowly things get more uncomfortable. Slowly,
Master and Commander.
Interrupted him.
And the worst, like, what do you mean? That makes no fucking sense. Talking about the middle of The Shining, you're like, pop in, Master and Commander. Out.
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Got you.
What were you saying, Kahuna?
Oh, but yeah, no, the slow burn aspect of that movie is what makes it slowly becomes more uncomfortable as the movie goes on. And that only works in a slow burn. You can't build that up in a very, very quickly. It's not scary in the way like a jump scare is, but it works a lot better for like that uncomfortable, lingering feeling. That movie will stay with you longer than a modern movie that's maybe scarier because of that slow build, that slow burn, the things slowly becoming more unhinged. That's just my opinion, but that's an example where it makes a lot of sense to have a slow burn.
To me, I have never seen a movie that's a slow burn where I'm like, it was a slow burn. I'm like, the pacing was bad, and artsy people call it a slow burn. Like, that's all it is. If the pacing's good, you're hooked. You're not like, where is this going? This is going.
Justin, you have
It's been 2 hours. Are we getting somewhere? Like, if it's engaging, I don't consider that a slow burn. If it's boring, I do.
A slow burn can be engaging. The difference is some people just don't have the attention span.
No,
Justin.
Oh,
I love you, man. You have to admit you are the goober brain with this one. Your brain is there's something wrong with. Wait, play that Jordan Peterson clip. If you keep doing
that, something you do not want is going to happen to you with 100% certainty.
With 100%,
I stand by it.
I understand, but I knew where you would stand on this topic because you don't like any movie where things have a moment to breathe.
I don't like movies that waste my time. My time is precious. Don't drag things out. Like, let's get it going here.
I just love how he said that. I don't like when movies waste my time.
Wait, Justin, can you tell me about finances, about being responsible, what you have to do? If you save 50% of making shit money, you'll still have shit money.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
I don't know the way you said it, man. It just felt like like advisory.
Yeah, no. If I'm watching movies that just like hang on a shot, it's just like, I get it. The tree's pretty. Can we keep going now? And they're like, here's a line of dialogue you don't really need, but we'll throw it in there because it's slice of life or whatever. And then it just keeps going. And I'm like, who made this? Where's the editor? This movie could have gone from 2 hours to a tight 140 and been like, great. I would have rewatched it. Instead of rewatching it, I'm just like, where's my 1.5x? I need to get through this.
I agree with you for some movies, but it's like there definitely are movies that are slow burns that the extra time on hanging on things helps it. Who's making fun of me?
No, everybody's
making fun of me because they're comparing ladies to movies, and they're not the same thing. One is fun. One is not always.
Everybody's wife is thrilled with this mindset.
Well, so
different things. Maybe that's why I don't have time for movies. You ever think about that?
Did anyone see The Green Knight?
She watched it. She said it was not good. That's all I know.
It was the worst movie I'd ever seen.
Oh, okay.
And you want to talk about slow burn? It was really slow, just even from the beginning. And I remember, like, he goes out on his horse out of the kingdom, and you just see this like wide shot of this trail. And I'd be like, oh, it'd be really funny if they make us watch him go on that trail the whole time. And they made you watch him on that horse the entire time. And then, like, you have people like Moist Critical being like, this movie's great. I can't believe it failed. And you're like, what? Do we watch the same fucking movie, dude? Like, I didn't need to spend 20 minutes on a fucking horse and a cake. Like, what?
It's like sometimes it comes down to like it's an older film and they just paced films differently back then. Sometimes there's that, but sometimes it's just I don't care if a movie is slow and contemplative as long as it's good. You can have a really slow scene that's really like look at Mask of Zorro. The slow scenes of Mask of Zorro are as good as the fast-paced like adventure fighting scenes in Mask of Zorro. They're all because it's engaging conversation. It's interesting. It's you're building character. You're unveiling the past. There's something happening, even if it's not action oriented. Justin,
It doesn't have to be action. It just has to be like completely necessary and not. I don't know. I feel like every time it's slow, I'm like, this could have been tighter, guys. This could have been tighter.
so
I'm struggling to
there's
come
a
up
lot
with
of jokes
the
I'm not gonna
examples.
make about that, but
Not the Green Mile. Wait, he said the Green Mile sucked? That's a
yeah, that's a lowbrow opinion. If
Wait,
Dude,
who didn't,
honestly-
who didn't like Green Mile?
Moist critical.
voice critical. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay, I
he
liked
sounds like-
that
yeah.
movie in parts, but aspects of it I really did not like because
Well,
like a
it's a
good guy.
very dark subject matter, and
exactly
bad
and
things
that's what I
happen
was
to
like-
good people. And
Yeah.
Justin's like, I wanted them all to escape and live in the same neighborhood as friends.
I wanted them
So-
to all repent and be buddies. That's what I was.
All right. This says Inception is a slow burn.
Yeah.
Do we?
No,
It
no,
does
I don't.
linger
I don't
on
agree
some
with that.
scenes.
I mean,
agree with
they take their time when it's appropriate, but I don't think it's it's not a slow like. There's a lot of action throughout.
So-
I think so. You know.
What were you gonna say?
I
Justin?
guess you need to establish what exactly makes a slow burn feel like a slow burn. Is it
Yeah.
dialogue where they talk like this?
It's
Is it
when
one slow camera movement that goes on for about 4 seconds too long every time with no edits? What is exactly that makes
I mean,
a
there's-
slow burn feel like a slow burn rather than just a well-paced, like fun, engaging thing?
There is a lot of scenes in Inception where they linger on a shot, but there's so much happening around in the story that I guess it doesn't really feel like a slow burn, maybe, because I think that's the thing where Justin, I feel like if it feels slow, you're like, I'm out. But
Yeah.
it doesn't like. Yeah, I don't think that means because movies linger on a shot and it's a slow burn that's bad. Like this one example, 2001: A Space Odyssey, like that definitely
Oh.
needs to be edited and trimmed up.
people will crucify you for that, but I completely agree.
I don't think that's a hot.
I
take.
like Kubrick too. I like his movies, but that movie
Yeah.
is. I don't know why people treat it like it's like the peak of cinema. It's just, it's mid. I'll say it. It's mid. 2001: A
He
Space
said
Odyssey.
I had it. It's mid. This says 7 is a slow burn. It's been too long since I saw 7.
A lot of good thrillers are a slow burn. It's slowly building
Yeah.
up tension and making things more uncomfortable. That's
Arrival.
that's where it makes sense. Arrival. I said that
Arrival
earlier.
is
Yeah.
a slow burn. Yeah, sorry, I must have missed that. But that was a slow burn, and you said you like that, right, Justin?
Arrival?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
that's definitely.
I thought
a slow
it
burn.
was fine. I thought it could have been 20 minutes shorter. We talked about this. We did
How
an
much
episode.
How much shorter would Rocky have been? You
Oh,
freaking
Rocky,
heathen.
half hour,
Rocky.
40 minutes, easy, easy.
Bro.
Yeah.
I can respect that you have a very different incorrect taste in movies.
Not
But
to go off
you
the
not
path of
liking
Rocky
Rocky is wild. That's one of the wildest
I
things
don't
I've ever
understand
heard.
why everybody just forgives the guy as a character. He's a beats up people for a loan shark. That's his career. It's not like he's a nice guy and does that and he's conflicted. It's his job. He beats up people for a loan shark. And then he creeps on that girl and you go to his house and that's where everything falls apart for me. Like up to that point, I'm like, all right, maybe. And you get to his house and it's a mess. And then she's like, well, you know, your house is filthy. There's roaches. There's a knife in the wall. I guess I'll stay. And I'm like, why do I like these? I don't like these characters. Just follow Apollo Creed. He seems likable.
That guys, for my birthday, we're gonna pick Rocky for the week, and I'm gonna make Justin watch it again.
What about? I haven't seen it quite.
Ooh, house rules, birthday boy choices. That's cool.
I think we should have a
I like
birthday
that.
boy. But like,
I like that.
Justin, it's because Justin, some of us aren't perfect, all right, and we like a character we can relate to. He's a man who is by circumstance and very.
Have you
Has
ever
bad
met a
circumstances.
man who has a knife in the wall and puts his
Yes.
hat on it with beer cans everywhere and
Sounds
bugs
like a
and
fucking
trash?
man.
Clean your
Justin,
room.
Yeah.
Sounds
Clean
like
your
a
room,
fucking
bucko.
man.
Clean your
I
room,
don't.
Bucko.
I can't. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with this guy. I want my kids hanging around
That's
with.
kind of gay.
Would it help if you knew they became a nicer, like, upper echelon member of society? Became affluent, became well-spoken and all of that? He used this opportunity to make his life better?
The endpoint's fine, but the beginning is just like, this guy is not. There was nothing other than, oh, you got heart. One guy says you have heart, and that's how we're supposed to determine he has heart. I don't know. It didn't.
He showed you. Did you finish the movie? He
Yeah.
proves it.
I had to watch it with other people in 1.5x. So you never seen this? It was the greatest movie ever, and I watched it, and yeah,
This is the worst take I've ever heard on a movie.
that's what everybody
I
says
think
about this
ever.
movie. But that
Oh
was
my god!
He's standing by his guns right now. He's getting a little upset too. He's like,
I'm in awe. I can't believe it. This is like discovering that my eyes are wrong and the sky has been green.
And this is
This
actually a topic that I will suggest in future episodes. One that I've been thinking about that I think is one you guys will have opinions on. It's
What's
about
that?
characters and arcs, and is growth, like about growth of a character in general, things of that nature.
Justin,
mean?
everything I know about you, you like arcs that are flat. You like them to be good in the beginning and to not change throughout the story.
he
I
is
like a
on this list
character
to
I
start-
can get behind and stick behind, who is like mostly good, and if he goes like wavers a little bit, if he starts off like at the bottom, works if that can work, okay, but you got to give me something there other than some guy saying, "No, you're actually nice." That's all I got. It's like, clean your house, Dan. He never cleaned his house. Clean your house, man.
AC, is your laptop resting on your penis? Like this angle is.
He's got
throwing
that
me.
smile.
Yeah, and I'm like 3 feet away. So,
Bro,
that for
I'm
what you
dying.
will.
I
Um,
haven't seen
yeah.
like this most of this movie.
I haven't
Sorry,
seen
is
Heat.
it-
I haven't seen Heat.
I haven't either. Yeah.
Heat is a
Would you
good movie.
consider it a slow burn?
Oh, I hate
Oh,
that.
100%.
It's on this list. It's on this list. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slow burn
What
for sure.
What were we gonna say, Justin?
Heat?
What's the other hot take?
Oh, Heat? No, I just thought that movie was awful. That was another one. People like, you gotta watch it, and I couldn't
What's your
stand it.
Heat take?
It's not the peak of cinema, but it's a good movie. That's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
like any of the characters, and I couldn't stand the ending.
Yeah, I would have guessed you would hate every part of that movie. Yeah. Wait, worst Godzilla was the American? No, I don't think the 2000 Godzilla. It's not the worst Godzilla. Japan made some shit.
They
Godzilla
made some
movies.
really
You know-
bad movies.
Yeah, they did.
Really quick, can we compare the 2000 one to the original one that we just watched? Look what we did to the horrible monster that terrified Japan.
We turned him
We're
into an iguana.
A mother. We like sympathized it. We sympathized Godzilla. We're like
Oh,
Japan's
yeah.
like, we can't have
Remember
any.
Godzilla
We can't
broke
have
into,
any
like,
female
the
Godzillas.
theater.
Yeah, no,
There's a
I
bunch of
mean,
baby Godzillas. It was
The Rose Bowl.
harassed.
The Rose Bowl.
that
Just
design was
harassed,
terrible.
guys.
No, the design was
Yeah.
really different. I don't think it was bad. I thought it was a cool design.
It was
it was
different.
terrible.
Yeah,
It was not
Uh,
Godzilla.
no.
That's all
No,
I
no,
know.
no.
It
I'm
was
just-
not Godzilla.
I'm just
There
looking
was.
at the defacement that we did to their beloved like lore. You know, we were just like, no, we actually love Godzilla now. You know,
They
like,
made
isn't
an
that kind of a
animated film the
passive-aggressive
next
thing?
year in protest where they made Japanese Godzilla
Yeah.
kill American Godzilla.
They knew
Real
that
life.
was the moment. I think that they knew they needed to step their game up to really like actually start competing with us. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here and basically.
And
Did
then
he have
Big-
atomic breath in that movie?
No,
No, just a big dinosaur. Yeah.
he's just a big lizard.
So
dude.
he's more like the creature he was based off of. Than
Joe, do you
actually
remember
Godzilla.
he gets killed by jets in that movie? They just like missile strike him in the torso, and he's done for, dude.
Sorry, I got the best Godzilla design ever right now.
Oh no.
I just like pointing that out whenever because it's just on its face. It's just obvious proof of like why Japan gets so mad when we make Godzilla movies. You know.
Son of Godzilla.
Dude, it's so bad. It's
This reminds me of the
Fucking
Godzilla,
ugliest piece of shit.
the Godzilla cartoon. And when we were kids, we're like, "Oh, Godzilla cartoon."
Why does
sweet,
this
it's
why does this
and
look
Godzilla.
racist? This looks racist somehow.
But we get all fired up about the cartoon, and then Godzuki would show up, and he was like this bumbling idiot, and he was like the scrappy dude. It was just like, get this character off the screen. Like,
Yeah, wasn't that the
real?
name of him? Godzuki?
Godzuki. Oh, is it the same one? I just remember the cartoon. Whenever it was like Godzilla, we're like, yes. It's like, and Godzuki. We're like, no, change it.
Tim Allen brings
It's
up
like
a good point.
Jar Jar
I
Binks.
loved Godzilla before all of you were born. You know, fair. We'll give you that. Oh yeah, no, Brian. The Japanese are super duper racist and like very that's been what I've been told by relatives and friends of mine who have been there and lived there. And
Mhm.
I'm sure Bats is a little aware of that, even if he didn't experience it firsthand. But yeah, no, a buddy of mine, like he was living there for like 12 years, and like there were a couple of restaurants he would go to, and they were like, "Oh, no, you may not eat
Just
here."
no.
Yeah,
Wow.
Gaijin. And we're like, nope, white, get out of here. And
I
he-
actually don't know what this is.
Yeah, dude, that's him from the cartoon. Does that look cool or fun? And you can see Godzilla's design.
Look at him scolding him on Reddit down there on the left, bottom left.
Dude,
He's like,
it was the worst. It was the worst. Whenever it was the cartoons, and he come on, I was like, yeah, Godzilla, and then it was like, man.
Wait,
Turn it off.
go up a second. That Green Dragon, he's sus, dude. That's not a. I don't know what he's planning for these kids. It can't be.
Oh,
good.
there's another factoid I
Yeah.
meant to bring up. They were like one of the main guys on the design team really wanted Godzilla to be an octopus. Like
man,
a tentacle monster. We almost got a tentacle. Like, could you imagine that world where Godzilla's
I'd
a
be
tentacle
okay with
monster?
it.
You mean
I'd be
Cthulhu?
totally okay with
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No, but
Octopus
how
are one of the most
Japanese
horrifying
that is.
creatures.
You know how much.
Come on.
Think about how much tentacle prawn exists, and how much more would exist if Godzilla was a tentacle monster.
Dude, octopus.
I know, dude.
Animation overload.
You just watched a clip from the Iron Seas podcast. Make sure to like this, subscribe, it helps us out a little bit. And please catch the show live at 9:30 Eastern every Tuesday.